Fire, a primal force, destructive, unpredictable. Since the dawn of humanity, we have been both mesmerized and terrified by its power. It can bring warmth and light, yet in an instant it can engulf everything in its path, leaving behind only ashes and despair. Throughout history, raging infernos have consumed countless cities and civilizations, turning monuments to dust and erasing centuries of history and human achievement. But from the ashes, stories of resilience emerge, tales of survival and sometimes even miracles. For as long as humanity has believed, we have held certain objects sacred, objects imbued with deep religious significance, treasures of faith, relics. These relics, often connected to divine figures or momentous events, provide a tangible link to the past, a source of inspiration and comfort for believers. Across cultures and religions, relics are revered and protected, passed down through generations, a testament to the enduring power of faith. But what happens when these sacred objects, these symbols of hope, face the ultimate test, the unforgiving wrath of fire? 1666, a year that would be etched into the annals of history forever. The Great Fire of London, a devastating event that would change the city forever. A catastrophe that consumed the city, leaving nothing but ashes and despair in its wake. For days, the fire raged uncontrollably, fueled by strong winds and wooden structures. Consuming everything in its path, the inferno showed no mercy. Churches and cathedrals, once symbols of hope and faith, were reduced to rubble and ashes. Yet amidst the devastation, a beacon of hope emerged, shining through the darkness. St. Paul's Cathedral, engulfed in flames, stood defiant against the raging inferno. The fire miraculously did not destroy its most sacred relic, a fragment of the true cross, a symbol of unwavering faith. Eyewitnesses recounted the awe they felt witnessing such a miraculous event amidst the chaos. A symbol of hope amidst the ashes, a reminder that faith can endure even the fiercest of trials. Faith, it seemed, had triumphed over destruction, standing resilient in the face of adversity. The relic, a testament to the enduring spirit of London, survived the flames, a beacon of hope for generations to come, a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope can endure and faith can light the way forward. 1871, Chicago, the Great Chicago Fire. It was a year that would forever change the city. The fire started on October 8th and raged uncontrollably for 2 days, fueled by strong winds and dry conditions. The origin of the fire remains a topic of speculation, with legends pointing to Mrs. O'Leary's cow kicking over a lantern. Regardless of how it started, the fire's impact was undeniable. Another city brought to its knees. The fire consumed over 3 square miles of the city, destroying homes, businesses, and landmarks. The flames were so intense that they could be seen from miles away, turning the night sky a fiery red. The firestorm raged for days. Firefighters from neighboring towns rushed to help, but their efforts were often in vain against the relentless inferno. The city's wooden buildings and sidewalks provided ample fuel, making it nearly impossible to contain the blaze, leaving a trail of devastation. When the fire finally burned itself out, the city was left in ruins. Over 17,000 buildings were destroyed, and an estimated 100,000 people were left homeless. The once thriving cityscape was reduced to smoldering rubble. Among the ruins, stories of miraculous survival began to surface. Amidst the chaos and destruction, tales of hope and resilience emerged. Families who had lost everything found solace in small miracles that defied the odds. One such story involved a small statue of the Virgin Mary. This statue, housed in a church that was completely consumed by the fire, became a beacon of hope for many. Housed in a church consumed by the fire, the church, a place of worship and community, was reduced to ashes. Yet amidst the destruction, the statue remained. When the fire subsided amidst the charred debris, the statue stood, untouched, intact. It was as if a divine hand had protected it from the flames, a symbol of hope amidst the ruins. For the survivors, this statue was more than just a religious artifact. It was a sign that even in the darkest times, there was still hope. For the people of Chicago, struggling to rebuild their lives, it was a sign that they could rise from the ashes and rebuild their city. The community came together, united by their shared loss and their determination to rebuild. A sign that even in the face of unimaginable loss, faith could endure. The Great Chicago Fire was a tragedy, but it also showcased the resilience and spirit of its people. They rebuilt their city, stronger and more determined than ever, with the statue of the Virgin Mary serving as a lasting reminder of hope and faith. Section 5. The Unburnt Bibles of World War II. World War II, a global conflict that brought unprecedented destruction. Cities bombed, homes destroyed, lives torn apart. Amidst the chaos and violence, stories of miraculous survival brought comfort and hope. Stories like the unburnt Bibles of bombed churches. Across war-torn Europe, there were numerous accounts of churches bombed and burned. Yet, amidst the rubble, Bibles remained untouched by fire. These stories, shared by soldiers and civilians alike, became powerful symbols of faith's resilience, a testament to the belief that even in the darkest of times, hope can endure. Section 6. The Shroud of Turin, a relic tested by fire. The Shroud of Turin, a piece of cloth that has fascinated and mystified people for centuries. This ancient linen, bearing the faint image of a man, has been the subject of intense scrutiny and debate. Is it truly the burial cloth of Jesus Christ, or is it a medieval forgery? The questions surrounding its authenticity have only added to its allure and mystery. One of the most controversial relics in history, the Shroud of Turin, has been revered by many as a sacred object, while others view it with skepticism. Its history is as enigmatic as the image it bears, with countless studies and tests attempting to uncover its origins. Believed by many to be the burial cloth of Jesus Christ, the shroud has been a focal point of faith and devotion. For centuries, it has drawn pilgrims from around the world, all seeking a glimpse of this mysterious artifact. The image on the shroud, resembling a crucified man, has been a powerful symbol of faith for countless believers. In 1997, a fire threatened this sacred relic. The blaze broke out in the Guarini Chapel in Turin, Italy, where the shroud was kept. The fire quickly spread, engulfing the historic building and putting the shroud in grave danger. The world watched in horror as flames engulfed the Guarini Chapel in Turin, Italy, where the shroud was kept. News of the fire spread rapidly, and people around the globe held their breath, fearing the worst for this irreplaceable relic. The chapel, a masterpiece of Baroque architecture, was being consumed by the flames, and the fate of the shroud hung in the balance. Firefighters, risking their lives, battled the blaze for hours. Miraculously, the shroud survived. Their heroic efforts were nothing short of extraordinary. Despite the intense heat and the danger, they managed to save the shroud from the inferno. The relic was removed from the chapel just in time, avoiding what could have been a devastating loss. Saved from the flames by a series of fortunate events, the shroud's survival seemed almost miraculous. The quick response of the firefighters, the strategic placement of the shroud within the chapel, and a bit of luck all played a role in preserving this treasured artifact. The incident only added to the shroud's mystique, reinforcing the belief that it was protected by a higher power. The fire, though a tragedy, served as a stark reminder of the relic's vulnerability. It highlighted the need for better protection and preservation of such invaluable artifacts. The damage to the chapel was extensive, but the shroud's survival was a beacon of hope amidst the destruction. It underscored the importance of safeguarding our cultural and religious heritage, and the profound faith it inspires in millions around the world. The Shroud of Turin continues to be a symbol of faith, resilience, and mystery. Its survival through the fire only strengthened the devotion of those who believe in its sacredness. Pilgrims still flock to see it, drawn by the powerful image and the stories of its miraculous preservation. The shroud remains a testament to the enduring power of faith and the human spirit. Section 7. Divine Intervention or Scientific Anomaly. Exploring the unexplained. The survival of these relics, often against seemingly insurmountable odds, raises intriguing questions. Questions that have puzzled both the faithful and the skeptical for centuries. Were these events divine interventions, miracles demonstrating the power of faith? Or could there be scientific explanations for these seemingly impossible occurrences? Some argue that the relics' survival can be attributed to their composition, materials that are surprisingly resistant to fire. Others point to architectural factors, structures designed to protect sacred objects from harm. Section 8. The enduring power of belief, faith's triumph over adversity, the survival of religious relics in fires, regardless of the explanations we embrace, speaks to a deeper truth, the enduring power of faith. These stories, passed down through generations, continue to inspire and uplift. They remind us that even in the face of unimaginable loss and destruction, hope can endure. For believers, these relics serve as tangible connections to their faith, reinforcing their belief in a higher power, a power that can protect and preserve. Section 9. Through Fire and Faith. A legacy of hope and resilience. The stories of these miraculous relics, testaments to the enduring power of faith, remind us that even in the face of adversity, hope can emerge from the ashes. They stand as symbols of resilience, a testament to the human spirit's ability to find strength and solace in belief, even in the darkest of times. And so these relics endure, not just as objects of reverence, but as powerful reminders of the enduring human spirit and the unwavering power of faith.